Hi, Ellen here, transformation coach, helping women to unlock their full potential to live their 7-figure dream life. One of the questions that I've been asked a lot recently is, how do I improve my relationship with food? And so I wanted to jump on and share a little bit about that. And I thought I would start with sharing my own experience with transforming that within myself. So 10 years ago, I had an incredibly unhealthy relationship with food. I basically saw food as a necessary inconvenience. It was something that I needed to consume on a regular basis in order to prevent myself passing out. I used to get low blood sugar levels all the time, and so I would find something quickly in the cupboard and scoff it so that I could get my sugar levels back up and just stay awake and keep on going. And so food, for me, my relationship wasn't great. So it's a no-brainer then that I was a comfort eater, I was an emotional eater, I was a stress eater, binge eater, boredom, and a nibbler, and I was making some really unhealthy choices with food back then. And it wasn't until I switched my relationship with food and started to look at food as fuel for my body that I really started to transform things for myself. And so what I want to share with you is, food is fuel. Okay, it's basically the thing that our bodies need in order to be fueled and ready to perform. Okay, so if you had a Lamborghini, you're not going to fill it up with cheap ethanol fuel, are you? You're going to fill it up with the high octane sports performance fuel so that you can get the best out of your engine that you possibly can. Peak performance out of your sports car. Okay, so imagine your body is that sports car. How are you going to fuel your body? Are you going to fuel your body with highly processed foods, or food-like substances, which is what I refer to the fast foods as? They're not foods, they're actually food-like substances. So they look like food, but they're not actually real food. Or are you going to actually fuel your body with high performance food? Okay, so when you think about that, then it's going to be easier for you to make choices that are healthy whole foods, okay, to supplement with high quality supplementation, to nourish your body at the cellular level. That's really important. So if you're a person that likes to go to the gym, and I see it a lot, right? There's a lot of people out there that they like to go to the gym and then they think, well, I've done this workout, now I can eat whatever I want, right? Wrong. So for me, my perspective is that I want to go and work out to complement the food that I'm eating. Okay, so I'm not going to work out to punish myself because of the food that I ate. I'm going to complement what I'm doing in the kitchen and work out to complement that to get maximum results for my body. Okay, because it's really important to me. Healthy aging is important to me. Maintaining a healthy, active lifestyle is important to me. So it's really important that all of those things go together. And that's why I work on 80% nutrition, 20% exercise, and 100% mindset, because our mindset is super important, and that's actually going to help us to develop the habits that we need to have in order to maintain a healthy, active lifestyle. But also the exercise plays an important role as well, but you can't outwork a bad diet. Okay, so it's really important that we get it right in the kitchen. And there's an old saying, abs are made in the kitchen, and it's really important. So if you are working out and then pumping your body full of artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, fast foods, all of those highly processed things, then that's really not complementing what you're doing in the gym. So imagine the results that you can get if you actually work on getting the fueling correct. And often what you find for athletes is that the nutrition is the missing piece of the puzzle for them. Okay, so think about the goals that you want to achieve. Visualize yourself achieving those goals, or think about the people that you know who are achieving those goals. What kind of foods are they eating? How are they showing up? What are they doing? How are they working out? So when you're looking at, I'm not a person that diets. I don't believe in dieting. For starters, diet has the word die in it. So for me, that's not appealing at all. But if you think about how you're eating and how you want to eat and the lifestyle that you want to live. Do you want to be on a diet all the time that has an end time in it, or do you want to just live a healthy, active lifestyle and nourish your body at the cellular level and enjoy things in moderation, so that you don't ever have to deprive yourself of anything, but you can enjoy things but actually make your body feel good? So if you're a person, I've seen people who they know that ice cream upsets their stomach, right? But they still continue to eat ice cream and then complain that they have an upset stomach. So pay attention to those things. Maybe if you're struggling to work out what it is that you need to improve on, maybe carry a diary with you and actually record the things that you eat, and then record how you feel that day, at the start of the day and at the end of the day. Pay attention to what's happening in your body. Listen to your body, because your body's going to tell you everything. You know, the body keeps score. And so really think about the food that you're eating. And what I do is just go like, is this nourishing my body, or is it just empty calories that I'm consuming that actually add no value? And if it doesn't add value, then it generally doesn't get into the meal plan for that day. Okay. So I'm always looking at how I can get protein in. So everything that I eat has to include protein, a certain amount of protein, because I know that that's what my body needs an abundance of. And so how are you, think about how you're fueling your body. Imagine, say you were counting calories, right? And you don't have to count calories, but say you were counting calories, and say you had a calorie budget of, say, 1,500 calories. That's your budget for the day. Okay. When you look at the things that you're consuming, remember that your drinks also count towards that calorie budget. So if it's got passing your lips, then it counts. Okay. So are you wanting those calories? I would be wanting all of those calories, all 1,500 of those calories, to be adding value to my body. So to be nourishing me. I don't want any empty calories that don't add some kind of value to my body to be coming into that budget. So that's just a couple of ways that you can shift the way that you're thinking about fuel. But what I want you to think about is, like Jim Rohn says, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Okay. So think about that for a moment, because we have one body, and how long are you expecting to get out of this body? And what have you got planned for the rest of your life? And are you planning on being a burden to people, or would you like to be an example to people? Okay, personally, I want to be an example, and I want to be a healthy example. I want to show people what's possible. I've got some huge adventures planned that are going to be physically demanding on my body. And so I need to keep myself in my best shape as I'm aging, because my retirement is going to be highly active and having an incredible amount of fun and adventure. And so I need my body to be able to deliver on that. So what I need to do now is take care of my body, right? Because it's the only place I've got to live, and it's the only body that I'm going to get. So when you think about it that way, then it's easier to take care of your body and love it, right? It's easier to nourish your body and love your body. It's easier to think about food as fuel and to only want to put the good stuff into your body, right? So the relationship that you have with yourself and the relationship that you have with your body is really going to be important in this trying to shift your mindset to how you're thinking about that. So what I want you to do is just have a think about how you're loving yourself right now, and maybe that's something that you actually need to work on. Maybe you need to improve the love that you give to yourself, and maybe, just maybe, you're going to start that with actually improving your healthy lifestyle and eating more healthy whole foods and nourishing your body at the cellular level. Maybe that's where you're going to start. So just remember, food is fuel, and that's how you fuel your body. Okay. And so your body is going to perform according to how you're actually fueling it. So if you're wanting your body to perform better, if you're wanting to feel better, if you're wanting to have more energy, if you're wanting to feel less sluggish, if you're wanting to feel less bloated, if you're wanting to have less brain fog, then you're going to fuel your body well from the get-go. Okay. So just remember that as you're going through this process of changing the way that you're thinking about food. Food is fuel. Take care of your body, because it's the only place that you have to live. and think about the life that you're wanting to live and how you're taking care of your body now. And are you setting yourself up for success? And if the answer is no, then maybe it's time that you connect with me and I can show you some ways that you can actually improve on that. Okay, so make sure you like and you follow and subscribe to my channel for more information and hot tips.